trying to talk Mama June road to redemption. So Geno finally admits to Pumpkin that he did in fact spend $50,000 in days on drugs. What? $50,000? Insane. Let's get into what happened and how this confrontation went down that I personally think should have never took place. Let's get into it. So if you've been watching this season of Mama June Road to Redemption, you'll know the entire season she never wavered. Pumpkin always said, I don't want to talk to Geno. She had a hard enough time trying to talk to her mom. But she went the longest without talking to her mom. Dr. Ish had to convince her to talk to her mother. I have to deal with all of the stuff that my mom has done to me and my siblings all of this time. I don't care about Geno. Why should I care about him? I have no relation to him, but June would not let it go. She keeps thinking, you got to make up with Geno too, before even mending the relationship with herself. Now, does that make any sense, people? Make it make sense, people. Make it make sense. I just don't understand why June is pushing the whole Geno thing. Get on good terms with your children first, and then worry about him later. But no. Geno. So he shows up out of nowhere when she's visiting her children, and Pumpkin was pissed. I don't blame. What part of not now don't you guys get? According to June, he was in the car. He just came up. She didn't know he was going to come up. You should have sent him back to the car and told him shut the hell up. You don't ambush people like this, June. What you're doing really doesn't make sense. Now, I don't want people to misunderstand where I'm coming from. I am a huge advocate for second chances. People say these are drug addicts. They'll just bring your life down. You're too nice on them. Nobody wants to be an addict. I don't advocate it. I'm not supporting it. I'm saying it happens in every family in America. And if you point to a family and they say that they don't suffer with someone in their family from addiction, they're a damn lie. It's a common problem. So I don't judge the victim. With that being said, I don't ignore the problems that drugs addiction puts on their loved ones. Pumpkin, Alana, the entire family has been through hell and back because of June and these drugs. It is what it is, people. That doesn't mean I don't like June. That doesn't mean I hate June. I'm an advocate for her to fix her family. But you have to do it the right way, June. I mean, Geno, I just feel that they should not talk to Geno. They don't have any reason to talk to Geno. Why are you throwing him on us? It made no sense. But unlike me, because I would have never spoke to him, I want to mend things at home with my mom. You're not married to her. You're just some guy that she got high with. I just don't understand why we have to fix things with Geno. You haven't even been out that long. Mend your relationship with your children first, okay? That's what I would say, people. If they were here, that's what I would say. This. But anyway, Pumpkin didn't do as I would have done. I would have told Geno to get the hell out of here and never talk to him again. But she says, well, I guess it's time for me to put on my big girl panties and let me go talk to Geno. I don't know. But anyway, the conversation took place. Now, with that being said, it was a very honest conversation. I felt like Geno was being sincere and honest. He admitted to a couple things. He said that they would get high for days and that he would spend $50,000. Can you imagine blowing that much on putting something up your nose? $50,000 in days on drugs. He said that they would say to each other, hey, this is screwed up. Why are we doing this? We blew another $50,000. Another $50,000. What the hell? We need to stop. But they would never stop. They would just keep getting high and high and high. I appreciate him being honest. Do I think that he regrets hurting the children, June's children? Yes, I do. Do I think that he knows that he's a screw up? Yes, I do. Do I think that rehab helped him? Yes, I do. Do I think that Pumpkin should give a damn? No, I do not. This is not about you, Geno. So I don't understand why you keep pushing the issue. I appreciate the conversation and the honesty and blah, 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 all of that. But this is not your place. You need to leave June and her children alone and let them mend that on their own. I'm sorry, guys. I left my phone on accident. They need to mend it as a family. We don't need you in the middle. Go, if you want to mend a relationship, go talk to your own damn children. How about that? Leave June alone. Do I think that June has fully recovered? No, I do not. I just don't. She's still codependent on Geno. They have not spent any time away. They went to rehab together. They're supposed to be clean together. They got high together. They're codependent. Geno could be June's trigger or vice versa. These two need to spend time apart. Now, I'm not trying to be mean here to everybody who thinks that, I agree with you guys who think that the family needs to mend. And some people think, and they're not going to mend unless Geno's involved because June wants him involved so bad. No, he needs to get out of here, especially now. Maybe later on down the line. I don't think that he's any good. There, I said it, but time will tell. This is why they need space and time. I think Geno needs to separate from June for a while. She needs to put her damn children first. But you know who she's putting first here in the situation? Geno. She's not putting them kids first. She says she misses the kids. Pumpkin said, no, Geno. And every time we turn around, you are pushing the Geno issue. It makes no sense, people. Make it make sense to me. Make it make sense. I mean, my heart just goes out to June's children. I mean, they can't depend on their mom, okay, who I feel is not well enough yet. I feel like she's on the verge of relapse any day, especially being around that quack boyfriend of hers, Geno. But then on the other side, her dad, who's married to that whack job Jennifer, is no better. I mean, really, this episode, he tried to make amends with his daughter. That's what he's supposed to do, right? That's your daughter. That's your flesh and blood. But you have to do it in secrecy because whack job, wackadoodle, that goes by the nickname Jennifer, is going to blow a fuse because you're talking to your daughter. Do you guys see why my heart bleeds for those children? I mean, there's no adult in their life that is sane enough to handle the responsibility of being the adult for these children. Maybe, June's sister, I can't think of her name, Dodo, Day, I can't think of her name, I apologize. But it's still not taking the burden off of Pumpkin. I mean, the whole situation's just messed up. It really is. Even if Sugar Bear does not help Pumpkin, because that's not his biological child, he's not helping Alana either. I mean, Jennifer is just adding fuel to an already messed up situation. I mean, she is the walking definition of insecure. So the adults, all the adults in these children's lives have dropped the ball as far as I'm concerned. And I don't see anyone picking up the pieces and trying to make it better. Even June's sister. I mean, she's leaving the bulk of the responsibility on Pumpkin, who's just barely getting out of being a teenager herself. It's just a messed up situation. No one needs to talk to Geno. This is complicated matters, in my opinion. Now, I say every video, we all have our different opinions, and that just happens to be mine. That's why we need to talk about this in the comment section. Is there something I'm not seeing here? Why am I so head set on Geno getting out of the picture? Is there a way to blend this family back together and make them whole again with Geno in the picture? Am I just being just a mean person and just throwing Geno under the bus? I don't want to throw anyone under the bus. But I think that maybe one day they could be whole again, but not now and not with Geno. And that's just how I feel. I mean, I don't know. That's why we got to talk about it. Am I wrong? But last night's episode was okay, you guys, so hard for me to watch because I just felt like June is just not well enough yet to bring Geno into the mix there. I hope I said it in a respectful way. Because I could say, June, stop being a dumb bee. Stop worrying about a man. Stop putting a man before your children. Your children should come first. And don't you think it's about damn time that you put them first? But no, you put Geno before them. You put yourself before them. Your court case before them. You put everything before them. And when are you going to put your children first? That's ultimately what I want to say. But I said it in a very gentle way. I don't think it's time for Geno to come on board. We got a lot to talk about today, guys, in the comment section. I mean, I really want to know, what do you guys think about this situation? Is it time for Geno to get back on board? And am I the only one that thinks that June may relapse any day now? She just doesn't seem mentally strong enough to bring Geno back into this mess. Let me know your thoughts on that too. I mean, it's just a lot going on. So let's talk about it today down in the comments section. In the meantime, if you like this video, don't forget to click that like button. It does wonders for my video. If you haven't already subscribed and hit the notification bell, don't forget to do that. I'll meet you guys down in the comments section where we will have an adult conversation. In the meantime, bye for now.